What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome to the first ever post-launch Modern Warfare 3 top 5 best class setups. Now, we're going to be looking at the top 5 best guns in the game, and we already got day 1 launch nerfs on some guns, like the Striker. The Striker already got nerfed, which is pretty insane, but it was overpowered in the beta, so let's kind of face that. But today we're going to be looking at the top 5 best guns. I don't have every single attachment unlocked. The game just came out, guys. I'm only level 16, but not only that, I also will not be showing you guys gameplay of every single attachment as well. I was testing out every single game I played. I changed attachments and stuff like that until I find the best class setup. So some gameplay that you guys are going to see in the background is not going to be exactly the class that I'm talking about, but you guys kind of get the idea. It's the first top 5, all right? Let's get into it. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoy it. Sub to the channel if there's no notification down. We got a lot more top 5s coming, and let's get into the first class setup. Now, the first one that I want to throw into this list is the SVA545. This is an assault rifle. I honest to God think it's going to be one of the better assault rifles in the game. The reason I say this is because when I was playing my first match, I was using pretty much the MTZ556. I love that gun. You guys are going to love this gun as well. Now, I was using that, but I kept dying to the SVA545. Every single time I came up against this gun, I died to it. So let's get into my favorite class setup for this. Again, I don't have every single thing unlocked, but this is a class that I'm using right now as the game first came out. Next week and stuff in the next top 5, I'll have mostly everything unlocked for you guys. So the first attachment is going to be the barrel, and that's the STV Precision Barrel. This is that gives you aiming idle sway. It gives you bullet velocity and range, gun kick control, and recoil control, which is really nice. This gun barely has any kick, but it does have some of it. So having this as a pro is really nice. Then we got the 545 Overpressured plus P. Obviously, this is the same as Modern Warfare 2. It gives the enemy flinch when you start shooting at them, so it's nice to have. We got the Slimline Pro Optic because it's really nice. It's clean, it's fresh, it's small. It is what it is. And then we got the stock, the FSS Ravager 45 stock. This gives you guys sprint to fire speed, hip fire and tack stance spread, and aim down sight speed. So it's actually good. You're gonna be really quick with this. You do lose some gun kick control and stuff, but that's why we got on that barrel, to give us kind of a more easier way to control this weapon. Then after that, we got the Demo 650 grip for the rear grip for firing, aim stability, gun kick control. There you go. You need that right there. And then recoil control. And luckily, you can tune these things. So that's that for those attachments right there on the SVA. Let's move on to the next weapon on this list, and that is going to be the MTZ556. Now, the MTZ556 is one of those type of guns where it's actually really good, but it's only good when you throw the right attachments on. If you don't throw the right attachments onto this gun, it struggles. I don't know why. It does struggle a lot. So make sure you guys are throwing on attachments to actually help you out a lot better for this one. So like I said, again, we don't have every attachment unlocked, but so far what I'm running on this class, and I feel like it's actually pretty decent. We are missing some attachments to give ADS and sprint to fire speed, so once I do unlock those, I'll definitely throw those on, but for the time being, we got the MTZ Clinch Pro Barrel, which gives us bullet velocity, damage range, aiming idle sway, and firing aiming stability. So that's actually really nice. This is good because once you're shooting your guns while ADS, your gun is going to be stable as well. It's not just like aiming stability or anything like that. This is firing aiming stability, which they brought into this game. I think that's amazing. It's really good. The gun stays stable, and this gun pretty much has no recoil. It's pretty much non-existent on this weapon. Then we got the underbarrel, the Edge 47 grip for aiming idle sway and recoil control. So that's going to be pretty nice right there. Going on to the optic, I feel like some of these guns in this game need optics, which is why I'm throwing them a lot onto these weapons. Now, the optic is going to be the Slimline Pro Optic. This gives us precision sight picture, so it's pretty good. I mean, I already said it. It's small, it's nice, it's good. Make sure you guys throw that on. Then we got the stock, the Bruin Thunder V9 stock for hip fire and tack stance spread, but the main thing is that sprint to fire speed. This is an AR. ARs are very slow against SMGs in this game, up close, so make sure you got that sprint to fire speed up on this gun, and it's going to be pretty nice. And then we got the rear grip, the XRK Sniper Palm Rest grip for flinch resistance and aiming idle sway. So that's going to be pretty good right there. I will be using the Rival Ace grip once I get this gun unlocked to level 21, and that's going to give you sprint to fire, movement speed, ADS, all that kind of stuff. For the time being, this class is nice. It seems pretty decent, so make sure you guys go ahead and use this as well. I'm sure you guys will like it. Going to the next weapon on this list, we got a gun that I will say you don't need to change any attachments on, but if you played the beta, you get the Rival 9, the Beta Ripper, and this one's actually really good because if you go into the actual attachments, even as you guys can see, my gun is only level 2, but there's certain attachments that I could go ahead and switch out even though this gun is only level 2. You guys can see all these attachments right here which pretty much are unlocked up until this one. There's so many that you guys could choose from. I'm just leaving the one that came with this weapon for sprint to fire speed, ADS, movement speed, and aim walking speed, and that's the XRK Edge BW4 hand stop for the underbarrel. It's actually pretty nice. It's pretty good. So I wouldn't really recommend changing too many things on this class. Then we got the muzzle, and that's going to be the Wrath Guard or Wraith Guard, whatever you want to say, compensators. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. And this gives you horizontal recoil control and firing aiming stability. Now, as you guys can see, there's 3 arrows for the horizontal recoil control. It gives you a lot, but this gun has a lot of vertical recoil control. So if you guys want to switch out any of these attachments for something that gives you vertical or whatever, by all means go ahead and do it. Maybe the Bruin Pendulum, the AVR-T90, any of those would be pretty nice, because the horizontal is cool, but I noticed when I was trying these ones, at least this one right here, the Bruin Pendulum, it did seem to be better. So make sure to go ahead and choose whichever one you want. I feel like this one's better, but it is what it is. Then after that, we got the barrel, which is aiming ADS speed, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and sprint speed, and that's the Rival 38E fire starter barrel. Now this one I'm always going to be running on this gun. As you guys can see from at least these right here, it does seem to be the best one if you guys are trying to rush, if you want a fast class and all that kind of stuff. This one actually does seem to be the best. So even when I do unlock these ones right here, I'll be sticking to that one for sure. Going to the final attachment that I have on this class, you could run an optic, but the iron sight on this one is actually not too bad. But anyways, the rear grip is going to be the Rival Vice Assault Grip, which is pretty cool. Recoil control, definitely needed. Gun kick control, definitely needed. And firing aiming stability, definitely needed as well. Now, I'm going to show you guys the firing range with this class right here, just real quickly. As you guys can see, this gun right here, ADS is fast. Everything's quick. The sprint to fire is not that bad, but it kicks a lot. So when you go for those long range shots and those mid range shots, that's where you're going to see it's going to struggle just a little bit. Like mid range, it struggled a bit. That's where you're going to want to throw in that vertical recoil control just to make it a lot easier. As you guys can see, it's tough to hit those long range shots with this one right here. My accuracy was only 21.67%, which is not the best, let's be honest. Going down to another weapon on this list, guys, I can't show you the class for this one because my gun is currently locked at the moment, but I was using the Bass P, the one that comes with the game, and I have to say, from that class setup, it's actually pretty nice. It's not a bad class to use whatsoever. It's good. I don't know what attachments are currently on it or anything like that, but it's the one that comes, the one that you could use in the game and stuff like that before you create a class and whatnot. And then once you get into a game, you can press R1 on your controller to go to the already pre-built classes and use it from there. It's actually pretty nice. So once I actually get this gun unlocked at level 17, I'm level 15 right now, or 16. So just one level away from here, I'm going to start using that for sure, and it's going to be pretty nice. And then finally, for the last class, what I would really recommend doing for those of you who are at a lower level and you just want to get those levels up faster and stop using guns that have no attachments or anything like that, maybe you just want to get to level 15, level 20, anything like that as fast as you can, go ahead and use a Modern Warfare gun. The only one I would currently recommend is either the Vel 46 because of the lack of recoil, or the TAC 56, again because of the lack of recoil. A lot of the guns in this game have no recoil, and in the Modern Warfare 2 weapons just bounce all over the place, so I wouldn't really recommend using many of them. The TAC 56 is one of them. Again, here's just a TAC 56 class, so you guys can really use whatever you want. This one is a 17.5 inch Tundra Pro barrel, which is really nice. I mean, you get bullet velocity and range and hip fire accuracy. Then we got the Schleiger Peck box for ADS, only ADS, nothing else. The TV X-Line Pro stock for ADS sprint speed and crouch movement speed, and then we got the Demo Clean Shot grip for the rear grip for sprint to fire and ADS speed. One of the main reasons I recommend doing this is so that you guys could get a lot more kills, a lot more XP, and just level up a lot quicker, so you could unlock a lot of those better guns in the game. Like one of the best guns is the MCW. The MCW for the assault rifles is right here, but you only unlock it at level 44. Then we got to this one right here, the FR 5.56, the FAMAS, a gun that a lot of people want to use. You could only unlock it at level 25, and if you're using weapons like the Striker or anything like that that got nerfed, even if it didn't get nerfed, or you're using weapons like the ones that I have here, I'm using obviously the SVA, the MTZ, they're very low levels, so you're gonna die a lot more often. You're not gonna have the right class setup and stuff like that. Once you actually go ahead and use a gun like the TAC 56, put on a double XP token, you guys could actually use your Modern Warfare ones, which I saved. I have a whole bunch of them right here. Like I got hours and hours of double XP tokens, and you guys could go ahead and throw those on and you'll be set to go as well. Just go ahead, do what you gotta do. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel with those notifications turned on, and let me know down in the comments below, what do you rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna give it a solid 9. They fixed everything. Sledgehammer listened to everything the community said, and I gotta give them props. The game is fun, it looks beautiful, the hazy grayness and color and everything is so much better than it was in the beta. It's really good. It's a solid launch if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I gotta stop talking because I'm losing my voice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.